So it's finally time. We're going to take the tint off of our taillights and corner lights. Now I'm going to start out with the taillights because I can easily see the seam back here where the tint actually ends, and it looks like it just has a nice smooth overlap, and it was cut off right on the little black partition between each light. So this is one piece of film and this is one piece of film. So this should be pretty straightforward. I'm just going to be using this janky old Harbor Freight heat gun that I've had forever, but it still works, so you know, don't fix it if it ain't broke. So what we're going to do is I'm going to heat the edge of it nice and slowly, and then I'm going to grab underneath the lip with a little razor blade, being careful not to actually scratch the plastic. And then after we get it peeling, I'm just going to slowly continue to heat the plastic from a good distance and just slowly peel it off. And then if we have any residual glue, we'll just clean it off with a mild cleaner. Should also note, it is still winter here, but I've had a heater running in my garage for the last 3 or 4 hours, so it's nice and toasty out here. That also helps getting this tint loosened up more gradually, so you're not just applying a ton of heat to these cold taillights and potentially cracking them. There she is, our beautiful stock taillight, not any damage at all. So whoever tinted these things did a phenomenal job. There's no razor marks really that I can see. I guess there's one on the inside here from where they cut the film. But like in here, I can't really see anything. It looks great. No residue, so that was a nice high quality tint. Maybe that was done within the last few years because it just came out so clean. So let's go ahead and do the other side and get this done. Oh, that is so much better. So much better. Yes, I am doing this next to 10 gallons of gasoline. Shut up, Mom. So on these front ones, thankfully, I can actually see the edge of the film on the corners. On this one too, I can feel it right there. So I shouldn't have to take these out of the car, which is a plus. I have not looked at the other side yet, but I'm assuming it's going to be about the same. So let's go ahead and get started. of rock chips in that one. So the last thing I'm going to do tonight is repair the rear view mirror because the button fell off, as I mentioned in one of my first videos. So here's our button. Thankfully, I guess thankfully, a piece of glass actually came out of the windshield. You can see right there. So that gives me a perfect little keyhole to line it up. See, once it's in there, it does not move at all. So this is a really simple process. The first thing you want to do is scrape off any residual glue from the windshield, which I've done with a razor blade. Next thing you want to do is clean off this surface and the windshield surface with this little towelette. And of course I would recommend having gloves and a towel ready just in case you spill the adhesive anywhere. So we're going to pull this thing open. And then you don't want to touch the towelette in case you contaminate it. We're going to rub that all up around there to clean the windshield super good. Let that dry. And wipe this guy down a little bit too. Okay. Get rid of that. And then, yep, it's already dried. And you want to open this guy up very carefully so you don't get glue on your interior somewhere. Okay. And we're going to throw our adhesive onto the button. Keep that there. Alright. And then you're going to have to hold this on the windshield for a minute. If you're doing this and a piece of glass didn't actually stick to the button and give you a sweet little keyhole, then what you want to do is put the button onto your rear view mirror. So actually screw your rear view mirror on and then hold it up onto the windshield and where you think it should be, and then just use something like a Sharpie or a wax pen or something that you can easily wipe off the glass later to leave yourself a little circle indicating where you need to actually glue the button. And then the second thing you need to make sure of is you want to make sure that you have the button upright so that when you put the mirror on, it's not upside down or tilted one way or the other. Okay, now it's been 60 seconds. I'm good to actually let go of the button and it's going to stick there. Now, you're not supposed to put your mirror onto the button until it's been sitting for at least 30 minutes, but I'm going to go one extra step and I'm actually just going to tape it onto the windshield and leave it overnight. That way we know for sure it is safe. And it's not like this is my daily driver. I don't need to have the mirror on it tomorrow. So just throw some painter's tape up on there. Do one more strip. That way there is just a little bit of positive pressure on that thing all night. So I'm going to go ahead and close out this video right there. This was just a nice, easy, middle of the week project that I've been waiting to do. There is still a ton of work to do on this car, so stay tuned and see what happens next.